Welcome to Mega Talk, and still the talk show in boxing. This is a bit of a talking point here. This is the Dmitry Bivol versus Lyndon Arthur total stats for the punch. And you know something, when you hear things like, well, the percentage of shots, it was 37% for one and 22% for the other. It doesn't really mean as much until you start looking how many shots were thrown and how many were landed. Wow. That's what I say to this one here. Let's talk about the shots which were thrown. Bivol threw over 607 shots. That's not double, but it's nearly double the amount, going on towards doubling the amount of the amount of shots which was thrown compared to Lyndon Arthur. However, if you look on the amount of shots which were landed, my gosh, for somebody to take 226 punches compared to 71 which was landed against your opponent and still be able to stand up and finish the fight, he done really, really well. And I believe that a lot of those punches was landed in the last round into comparison with the other rounds. He really, really threw the kitchen sink at Lyndon Arthur. But it's good to see really the stats here. And it seems to be something what he does a lot of the times, where he throws more than his opponent, but he doesn't really throw enough to try and stop them or get in harm's way. And I think safety first is what Dmitry Bivol does. But I can see how this style here would encourage other people to want to fight him, like Canelo or Beterbiev or Anthony Yard or somebody like that, Callum Smith, because I'll be looking and saying, well, hang on, this guy doesn't get much knockouts. But it's the calculated pressure that Dmitry Bivol puts on his opponent. I think people look and say, well, he never knocked him out, but his footwork is very, very, very good. It tires you out with the footwork, but more so as well, it's, the feints that he does. He does the football work followed up with the feints, and the feints makes you react in such a way where you're thinking, hang on, is he going to punch me? Then you realise, actually, no, he's not going to punch me. And, that exerts energy by itself. And I think that he's really, really took this to a great position. But we'll have to see what happens in the near future, because I really, really want to see him in a ring with either Callum Smith, Beterbiev, or even a rematch with Canelo. And can I also say Anthony Yard as well? Anthony Yard would watch that fight, and I think Anthony Yard will be licking his lips and say, let's get it on. But what do you guys think anyway, these stats? What did I say to you? Are you impressed with them? Do you think that Arthur done better than what you thought he would have done? Do you think that Arthur was in the fight, or do you think he was just in there to survive? You've been listening to Mega Talk. Thank you.